Innistrad Midnight Hunt is approaching, and you can become a part of the pack. All pre-orders for Innistrad Midnight Hunt products will come with an all-new exclusive Covert Go Blue Wolf token. Every single sealed product, commander deck, bundle, everything that's coming with the new set gets upgraded with a CGB token for free. Get your pre-orders in and join the Midnight Hunt. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB today in the arena. Historic. It's a disease in need of a cure. It's a riot in need of some control. It's a combo aggro, just throw your hand on the battlefield as fast as possible. Do your combo as fast as possible. Hope the opponent just has nothing. It's not the magic I love, man. I like basically taking that cool thing that the opponent's excited about doing and squashing it. It's just destroying it right in front of them. I would take their favorite toy on Christmas and shatter it into a million pieces in front of their face. It's a good thing I don't have kids. But what I do have is Magic Arena. And here's what we're going to play in Historic. This is a Yorion 80-card blue-white historic control deck built to annihilate everything that they hold dear and love. And what do we got? Well, we'll just go right down the list. Yorion, the Sky Nomad. I know, leaving standard, but an option in Historic, and I'm going to play it when I want to, how I want to, and I'm not apologizing to anybody. 4 copies of Portable Hole. Like everything in Historic is quick. Everything is doing stuff early. This card is very rarely dead. 1 Grafdigger's Cage. The key to best of 1 Historic is to completely dump on the opponent's combo or creature stuff hard. Like you have to run cards that you would never run in best of 1 in standard because it's the only way. Like there's just no way to long-term control most of these decks unless you find your absolute lock piece and you drop it on them. So we've got some of those in the deck. 1 Grafdigger's Cage, 1 Rest in Peace, 2 Test of Talents. You want to see Tybalt's Trickery cry? Test of Talents, their Tybalt's Trickery. You want to see Collected Company decks cry? Test of Talents, their Collected Company. You want to see the Reanimator decks cry? Test of Talents, their Unburial Rites. You see what I'm saying? You have to completely dissect them. You have to take everything from them. You want to see the Davriel's Withering combo deck sad? Take out Davriel's Withering. I mean, it takes so much out of them when you can hit those key pieces. And I would never usually run this in best of 1, but desperate times and a broken, quite frankly, format in Historic means desperate measures. So what else we got? 4 copies of Memory Lapse. Tilt them into oblivion. Make them draw the card that's not even that good again. 4 copies of Omen of the Sea, because we're a Yorion deck. 3 copies of Cold Steel Heart. Against the creature decks, these fancy Grafdigger's Cage, Rest in Peace, and Test of Talents usually don't matter. Because against the creature decks, they're just trying to play like 15 creatures and kill you. And you know what? They're not going to play around Settle the Wreckage. And they're not going to play around Wrath of God. They're just play it all, attack. Whee! That's what they are. That's what they sound like. And what we're going to do is going to play turn 2 Cold Steel Heart, turn 3 Wrath of God or Day of Judgment. Just blow them up. Out of there. Sweep them. Die. Get off my lawn. 4 copies of Narset help us go through the deck and find the key piece that we need to shut down the combo decks while just keeping our foot on the gas. Narset's a really good card anyway, so awesome. 4 copies of Archmage's Charm. Triple blue is a pain, but the mana base can handle it. And this card is really good. Obviously, countering key spells helps against combo, drawing 2 cards helps against anything, and gaining control of a non-land permanent with mana value 1 or less. I mean, I've stolen a lot of Dragon's Rage Chandlers. I've stolen just a lot of things. Soulscar Mage, like Burn hates this card. Taking their 1-drops and blocking with them. Oh, like those were never meant to block. This is disgusting. So yeah, the Charm is definitely worth it. One of the key additions to Control from Modern Horizons 2 for sure. And then we have 4 copies of Sphinx's Revelation. Is it the best card to be playing? Should I be playing Sphinx's Revelation? Should I just be relying on the value gained from Narset and from Shark Typhoon and my other things? Probably. But one of the times I truly loved blue-white the most was a time where this card was everywhere. And I'm not backing down from it. Much like Yorion, Sphinx's Revelation probably wouldn't make the cut in the 60 card version, but here in the 80, we're running the Omen of the Sea, we're running the Revelation, we're running the Hosers, we're doing it. Then we got the 6 sweepers I mentioned. We got 4 copies of Teferi, because yeah, and we got a commit to memory to do the Narset memory trick and just solve various problems. 4 copies of Shark Typhoon for a win con or a stall tactic, and 1 copy of Seagate Restoration. You can hit it off Narset, and sometimes having no max hand size when your Sphinx is revving through your 80 card deck with 1,000,000 mana it's just a good like quality of life improvement. Notables in the mana base, we've got 2 Hall of the Storm Giant and 2 Castle Vantress to keep just to keep the lands active. We can beat the opponent to death if we actually want to win the game. We almost never have to win the game. The opponent always scoops, and we can scry through the deck with the castle. And then we've got all these blue and white dual lands. If you are getting into Historic, you want Hollowed Fountain, it is amazing. And if you're going to play blue-white, you want Glacial Fortress, it's amazing. And then down here, we got Irrigated Farmland, which is fine. I would say you don't have to have this, but it's good. If you want to play Rogger and Triome instead, it's not that much different. You know what I mean? Just a tiny bit different. 4 copies of Field of Ruin. In Historic, there's a lot of lands that have to go, and Field of Ruin is also a sweet combo with Memory Lapse and Commit and Teferi to shuffle away the card that you don't want them to draw again. All right, I've introduced the deck. It's time to go out into this broken nonsense garbage format of Historic, which it feels like Wizards is on a straight up mission to destroy every chance they get. How can we make Historic less like fun Magic and more like just whatever happens on turn 2, the game's over? Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. We're going to go out into that, and we're going to take control for the good of the land. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. Well, that's a slow hand, isn't it? Can't even cast the Archmage's Charm without activating the field first. What a disgrace. It's got to go. Okay, let's hope that this is some kind of good. On the draw, I think it's too slow for Cold Steel Heart. Basically have to Memory Lapse on turn 2. Portable Whole City. See if that slows him down. Whoa! You love to see it. Close competitive match here. Oh, they found it. They actually topped the land. What a boss. Get it. Back on top. Set up all of our blue mana here. Could have bought Yorion there, but I like having all the blue for the charm. Alright, they get to seek an elf. Another charm. Will we be drawing cards? Will we be countering spells? Whatever they put on the stack, we have to evaluate as, is it better or worse than 2 cards? I think 2 cards is better. And here comes the attack. Yeah, we've got to get our way to Wrath of God, Sphinx's Revelation, things like that. Could also gain control of their little ramper here. But I still think 2 cards is the right play. There's a Wrath. Teferi. The opponent will get a turn with 3 mana, but we have Wrath. So I think this is fine. Ooh. I don't think the elves are going to make it, guys. I think the elf fans, whoever you are, you weird, twisted, vegan crazies, they're going to be sad. Not my Teferi. Teferi drop into 1. Still can do just as much damage. Oh, baby.
Let's skip to the good part.
Oh, we didn't find another land, but, you know, Wrath. Enters tapped. Actually, I've got my reasons. I want to be able to untap the Field of Ruin if they power up this layer of the Hydra to try to go after Teferi. Alright, lookout, sure. Seek more elf. You got another 1-mana elf here? Looks like the answer is no. I'll go for the Omen. Keep the deck moving. Opponent contemplating life and whether or not it's worth going on. Okay, deck. Alright, you're too good to me right now. You can stop. I'm not used to it. I have more of a Stockholm syndrome. I like it when the shuffler abuses me, not when it just feeds me what I need. Alright, don't think there's... We just have too many effects here, so we'll just use the portable hole. And I guess we'll buy this. Elvish War Master, sure. If they go wide, we'll Wrath it. Let's go ahead and take down their lair, just so we don't have to think about it in the future. Castle, nice.
Keep up the pace.
Oh, I'm keeping up the pace, Teferi. Don't worry. I got you, bro. Ah. Right in the pocket. Comfortable as can be. Protected by amazing offensive linemen. Whoa. But, now my things are uncounterable, oh no. They will not surrender. I like it. I like the fight. I'm into it.
We need to move quickly.
Let's go, Narset. Find me. Ooh, I mean, I don't know. They've got to have Collected Company, right? Yeah, they have to have Collected Company. They might, if they draw the land, they might pop it off here, but we can Archmage's Charm it. And then next turn we play this, lock them out. Easy. This person plays Citadel. Jund Citadel. I've only played him like 4 times today, so it's no big deal. Thank you, Matchmaker. It's really cool to only play the same person every single game. Really like that. Hello? What's going on over here? This is some whack stuff. Is it gonna sell down, or is this just gonna continue? All right, we got Priest. We have Wrath. I think we just chill. Portable Hole can be a post-Wrath kind of thing. No attacks, so they have Collected Company. Okay. A Mayhem Devil, cool. Alright, so we're looking for the Cage. Rest in Peace doesn't really matter, but I guess it stops their Woe Strider. I guess I'll keep both. Let's hold for the Memory Lapse. Hope they don't have another... Hope they don't have another Collected Company. Okay, Blood Artist. I guess we're love for them to draw that after all this, It really reduces the amount of damage we take. Are they gonna pitch everything here? That would be weird, right? Let's see. We are pitching. Does make me suspect some kind of a wrath, or not a wrath, a collected company. Okay, double priest. I mean, we can just wrath these. Seems okay. Teferi memory lapse next turn. Hopefully they just play the Blood Artist. Okay. Double goose. You got it. Fun. Nothing that can attack the Teferi.
Isn't a fight. Hurry.
Goes for Citadel. They did use the food too as well. We'll put that back on top. So they won't have the mana for it next turn. That's all she wrote. 6-9-1. So close to nice. There you go. Bingo. Nice. We're fighting Stanklord. 95%er. We have to win. We have to. The ranking damage would be too severe if we lost. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. Wrath to Fairy. Against creature decks, it's very, very good. And we're on the play. Against combo decks, might just lose. Might just lose. We have the Omen to try to dig up like Test of Talents or Cage or something. Uh-oh. Combo it is. This is always a million bajillion % combo. Trickery. So, yay. So we need counters. We need... Cage doesn't really do it. We need Test of Talents and or other counter spells. Only acceptable outcomes. I guess I'll keep this because it keeps digging. Although we don't have that much time. All right, they kept on top. Let's go ahead and field them. So that we shuffle away whatever it is they kept. I assume it's just a land, but let's go get another blue. And now we have to draw untapped land for commit, and we're kind of in it. Commit pretty good, if they only have the one retrace card. Wait, they have no basics. Either they have no basics, or they didn't fetch. Oh, well, I didn't see that as a win con, but okay. Let's go. Actually, oh my gosh. Are those 4 world trees working out for you? Stanklord. Stanklord, you mad? Oh man. I did not see that coming, but okay. Now I'm on basic watch so much. Oh, wait, what? It's this trickery. It's not the retrace trickery? Oh, screw this. No. Yes! Nice one, dude. Oh my goodness. All right. We don't have a counter here. We need a land, so let's dig for it. Just digging for land. Am I really going to lose to trickery on Mana Screw? I might. It could happen here. Okay. Bluff it in. Bluff shock it in. Remember to set your stops, or bluffs are really pointless. They go to the top. All right. Game continues. So glad they whiffed. Can't even express how glad I am that they whiffed. Yeah, really, just no basics. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. All right, let's dig up more land with our third Omen of the Sea in an 80-card deck. Yes. I do need one more land, though, more than I need the Charm. But I guess Charms can draw 2 cards into more Charms pretty effectively. We don't have something to go with the Teferi, so we can't play it. And we're chilling. I will draw 2. Hopefully some land are in there. You can't hide forever, land. Okay. Teferi. Let's go. If the opponent had trickery into trickery there, that's a window where they could have resolved it.
Hold that thought.
You can trickery my Teferi and then trickery your own trickery, and that would resolve. Don't think we need all the possible Day of Judgments. The portable hole might still come in handy. The opponent examines the top card of their library and puts it on the bottom. Thrilling. Thrilling content. All right, now it's starting to tighten up. We're starting to see a lot of counter spells.
Hurry.
All right, Narset, get him. Do something, Narset.
I know 88 ways to defeat. I have just the trick for this.
Ooh. Let's reveal Test of Talents to our opponent and see if they want to keep playing. That's what I thought. I knew it. I knew they wouldn't like the Test of Talents. So, Cold Steel Hearts and Teferis on the draw. Ugh. I'm not sure what this beats. If our opponent comes rushing at us, we need to draw a Wrath. I'm really not sure what this beats. So I should mulligan it. But it has the ramp, which is... all right. All right, I don't know, man. This is one where I could definitely be wrong. And of course it's elves. It's always elves when you're on the draw. Boom. Nice. Let's see if we live long enough to play it. Wait, it's not elves, it's Gruul. It's shamans. It's... I don't know what anything is. I know nothing, Jon Snow. I guess we want this Archmage's Charm. Think about Archmage's Charm, but we need double white for the day. So we don't want to be naming white, so let's play this, name blue, then play this on white. We don't want them to see it coming, man. We want to surprise them. What a beautiful day to get judged. Of course, Collected Company, if they just have land, hold up 4, say go. Well, that's a problem, isn't it? What? 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 What manner of garbage is this? And it's a shaman? You are a cheater. Opponent, I'm gonna play this basic land, and you're gonna leave my lands alone. What the... Is this magic? Oh god, that's so much mana. Don't you mess with me. Oh my gosh, can you just kill me? What do you have? That's 6 mana. Okay, not the worst. What else you got? Wow. The hell is going on? Okay. How many triggers is all this? I don't know how much damage it is. Just wake me when this nightmare is over, and so I can wrath your board and send you back to where you came from. Get out. Get out with your garbage double Stone Rain on turn 3. Get out. The Cold Steel Hearts, man. They really held it together, you know what I mean? True warriors. I don't know, man. What can they do here? Can they kill me? I don't know. Let's get Teferi down.
Let's skip to the good part.
I don't know if you can hear it. It's really low, but there's like this ringing that happens when you play against shamans. There. All right. I killed it. Everything sounds weird. I'm sorry. It's a very empty arena sound right now, but I had to kill that little ringing sound that comes with the shamans. It's weird because there's like no other sound. Like sound effects is everything. I can barely hear a little bit of music.
Hurry.
Oh, and then Teferi, of course, just shows up. Hurry. Let's go. Bro, let's do this. All right. Can blow this up. Day of Judgment. And then 2 mana on their turn does nothing. But, yeah. Get rid of the ruins. Let's not let that destroy us. Hit him with the day. Untap some land. Bluff stop. So quiet. So suspenseful. All right, let's draw.
We need to move quickly.
We need to... You always say that, and yet, you know, here we are, just chilling. Drop a Narset.
I train every meditate. And
Test of
prepare.
Talents can hit their collected companies. So we'll grab one of those. If I untap 2 here, am I gonna rev? I could also Typhoon. Ambush Typhoon. Do they have collected company if they run Ruin Blaster? I guess it's a hit. It is a hit. Yeah. Okay. Okay, it does have haste, so they can attack. Let's see what they do. They go face. Let's shark up. And it's looking good.
Put thoughtfulness before action.
Let's show them a memory lapse. I'm sure they'll love it.
Hold that thought.
And that's the scoop. That after that opening, I thought there's no way, but the Cold Steel Hearts actually turned out to be perfect for that keep. And of course, top decking a couple Day of Judgments does not hurt. Okay, interesting hand. Let's see where it goes. Fortress should come in tapped on 1 since we don't have a plains or an island. We can set up for Archmage's Charm or Day of Judgment. Our opponent's giving us non-basics to target with field. That's gonna whiff. Yay. Dramatic sound effect does nothing. I guess let's get this down. The opponent will know our whole hand, but whatever. Paladin class is annoying. We've got to respond to it. Kind of a weird one to see. So I think opponents just on annoying.deck. Legitimate strategy. Ramp next turn or Narset? I guess I'm off the ramp plan since we didn't do it on turn 2. I'll keep Teferi. Okay. So it's the look at your hand and then punish you for it, and they name Day of Judgment. Sure. Let's go ahead and land Narset. Archmage's Charm can't be cast on their turn because Paladin class is annoying. So their deck's designed to beat mine.
Keep an open mind.
Let's grab the portable hole. Built to pick on anybody who's going to play slow. We'll see if we can overcome the hate. If they don't kill Narset, the Day of Judgment works just fine. They're going to level up. They're going to Bazooka Bog my empty graveyard. Smooth. Narset down. All right.
Shall miss your company.
So, now what? I think I want to do this. Mine. And we'll also take out the silencer. That'll slow them down for a minute. And we'll see what their follow-up is. Well, they can do that. Now we can Day of Judgment. We lose 3. They draw a card. It's not the end of the world. Definitely not the worst thing that could happen. They'll have to rebuild their board, and we'll get a 1/1 to defend Teferi next turn. I'm sorry, a 2/2. I have Paladin class. I'm classy. Now that is something that has never been used to describe me. CGV, you so classy. I'm not, though. Day of Judgment Part 2. Haha. Just wait till you see my Wrath of God. You'll be so confused.
Let's slow this down.
They might just have a vanished, like some way to exile it here. Yeah, they go Baleful Mastery. Hey, I get cards for that. Cool.
No time.
So many cards. And they're all lands. Every one of them. This is beautiful. This is everything I wanted when I said I was going to play Magic today. Now we just need that Sphinx's Revelation, you guys. You want some? I mean, I'll block. I'm into blocking here. Weird. It just keeps coming, man. All right. I mean, we'd bash you. I think we just buy Yorion. Might need to have a creature on the battlefield soon. Maybe this Omen of the Sea gets us somewhere. They play Containment Priest. No. That has flash. If a non-token creature went into the battlefield, it wasn't cast, exile it. Not a problem for me. So, like, they're hating on control quite a bit with some of these cards, but they're also just hating on all kinds of other things. Maybe combo's their real enemy. That's a shark. That's, they're gonna need a bigger boat. That's what that is. I think they'll have a removal spell, so let's get them to play it on the Yorion. And let's use this because we might draw into an Archmage's Charm. I don't think having field open matters too much. I keep forgetting I have the +1/+1 on the Paladin class. I just keep forgetting. We could also portable hole this, but I kind of want the opponent to remove the Yorion. Oh. Okay. Well, that's a nice set of cards to be on the top of the library. Okay, that castle's got to go. Would you like to rumble with Yorion? No? Okay. First things first. Take the castle off the board. Then we can plus the Paladin class if we want to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, do you want to do this? I kind of do. Level 3. Level 3. Let's go. You got this turn and next turn, and you got to beat a counter spell. I'm saying you can't do it. Double Containment Priest, okay. Not lethal yet. The only thing I plan to counter is lethal. Yep. Down to 3. Elite. All right. Put it away. You're gonna need another blocker. Game. Could have also attacked with the giant, I guess. Yeah, would have been lethal either way. That's a nice Tybalt avatar. We go first. This is a very keepable hand. Let's see where it leads. I think we might just fetch an island right away so that we have Archmage's Charm online. Ooh, spooky. Rank 666. And there's another 6 right there on my friends list. Gets the heebie-jeebies. The Halloween heebie-jeebies with Midnight Hunt right around the corner. And then we've got all these leaves going absolutely wild. Why does it do this? Nobody knows. What the heck is this nonsense? I guess it's because of the Haunted Lantern-y thing, since we both have them. I don't know. Good top deck. Gosh, these omens are just so sweet. Just fill in the curve. Shock. Always Burning Tree. But is it 2 Burning Trees? Is it, am I that lucky? Okay. Just giant your face, no biggie. Teferi and Rev. Too early for Rev. Is it too early for Teferi? I think it might be. Nah, come on, CGV. It's not too early for Teferi. They have an upkeep stop. They need full control to be a real Gruul mage. I love it. I love it, man. What a gamer. The way some people play Magic. Seasoned Pyromancer. So this is another Shaman deck. Okay. Oh my god, they run Grumkelly. Alright. I will draw 2. I will Wrath. And we'll see how they rebuild. Giant's not the worst. Whiff. 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 Come on, baby. Whiff. That's pretty good. That's pretty messed up. That's Okay. So, Teferi. It's all you, buddy.
I won't hide from the wind.
We gotta draw another Wrath.
I'm not done.
They do have to attack Teferi with everything to get rid of it. Essentially a pretty good fog.
I'll have a better plan next time.
Shock. Another Pyro. Sure. Could memory lapse it, but I think the plan is to play another Teferi anyway, and I want to cycle this and get closer to a Wrath. Uh-huh. Yep. This is good stuff. Okay. Well, we can't Narset into Wrath and cast it this turn, so we'll play another Teferi. And do we want to portable hole this? I think we do. Come on, Wrath. Or untap land so we can Narset into Wrath. Nope. The Oasis, a backup Prodigy. Let's send that to the top. Let's not have another one of those on the field right this second. Okay, they're going to replay it anyway. Or are they going to hold it? Down to 12.
This is hardly my worst.
You're gonna hold it. Okay, well, we drew another memory lapse. I wonder if we need to blow up this Oasis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13. I think we do. But let's see what we get here first. Now we can't Wrath.
Hone your prowess.
Man, this is bad. I guess I'll need a follow-up after the Wrath that we have to draw, because if we don't draw it, we lose. One, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10. I guess we could also die to a Bone Crusher Giant. So I do have to play this and just take out a token to try to play around Bone Crusher off the top. And then we have to draw the Wrath. I guess the double scry on the upkeep is the best way to try to find it. Fall to 6.
Our time together.
They play this anyway. Well, no and no, and no. Ugh. Well, I got busted up on that one, didn't I? That hurts. Looks fun. We'll see if they're a creature deck. They are, we've got them where we want them. If they're not, it's gonna get ugly. It's not a turn 1 Llanowar Elf, so there's that. So I think we can take a minute here and ramp. Elves it is. Always down for smashing some elves. Opponents busted out the full rope on turn 2. We don't have any timeouts. You're going to have to make a play. Okay, they figured it out. Well, I don't want them getting collected on me. Well, that makes it easy. For everyone who says I rope all the time, was that a rope? Boom. Quickest play of my life. Yeah, shove it. All of you. And now we have to ask ourselves yet again, with the full rope coming out on turn 3, is the opponent just salty? Or just trying to make that brain work? Elves, man. So complicated. I could play this elf, or I could play that elf. They chose this one. Let's just put it in the hole. Into the hole with you. Let's let Narset do some work as we set up for commit memory.
Just the trick for
Oh, that's really good against Collected Company, so let's drop it. Let's see what the elf player comes up with this turn. Hey, they didn't need the rope that time. They're getting better. That's what it's all about here, guys, getting better. I want them to draw this again, so I'm fine with committing it. Let's put away their castle. Your choice is forest or forest. What are you gonna choose? I mean, maybe they have different arts to choose from. I don't know. I'm trying to be the non-judgmental CGB, right? We're friends here. We can all get along and play a nice friendly game of Magic where I cast Memory with a Narset on the board, and yeah, we can do this. It'll be fine. This is fine. Elvis Archdruid. Well, if there's a card I would probably rather Wrath than Memory, I guess it's this one. Banzai. Let's not play the Rest in Peace. It gets rid of the Memory. Okay. I think it's time. Oh yeah, a cage. Smooth. All right. Let's do it like this. I love how I remembered the Rest in Peace, but didn't remember the cage. A+. Oh man, did you not? You forgot? You forgot. All right, boom. Kill my own shark, brutal. But we may as well make this 2/2 now, since the cage is gonna keep Memory from ever happening. I was so excited about that. I hadn't done that yet. I hadn't done that in a while, man. I haven't memoried somebody with Narset on board in a long time. I'm trying to make it easier for the opponent to make their plays, you know? I'm removing all the distractions. We've exiled the graveyard. We've cleared the board again. You just have these 2 cards. You can cast them or not cast them. Okay, at least one is getting cast. Okay, we want to make sure that we Yorion to blink this Narset. That's how we get some card advantage here. Test of Talents probably doesn't hit anything anymore because Collected Company's been shut down. But who knows? Opponent might cast it anyway. They already tried that once. I don't know. I don't know, man. Rope, 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 rope. Rope, rope, rope. Yorion. Blink the Narset. I guess I'll also blink the hole and take the War Master since it's a much more threatening card.
Mighty warrior, I concede. Past, present, and future are bound by
My haters will never acknowledge it, but I've worked really hard at like making my plays, and then as the turn passes and as the opponent thinks, talking about why I made my play or other plays I could have made, so that it's not all done before making the play, so that it keeps the video moving. I have worked so hard on that for the last couple of years, and it's something I'm pretty good at that frankly other YouTubers don't do. But if I ever even like point out that the opponent is roping on a regular basis, there will always be people saying, you rope all the time. I do. Sometimes I have to get out the rope every now and then, because I play control decks with a lot of options and instants. I have to think about things like timing or what the opponent could have in their hand. It happens, even though I try to move things along. I also have to think about those things harder than normal when I play aggro, because I don't play aggro much. So more often than not, I have to like switch my brain mode when I'm trying to play aggro and kind of force it, and it makes me rope more than I'd like to. But when I'm playing against somebody who literally has like a card, throws on the battlefield, and then still ropes every phase like this, yeah, I think I've earned the right to point out that that's kind of nonsense and ridiculous and silly. I think that's fine, and I'm not sorry. All right, Yorion, go get him. There's also a cool thing that the editor does that you guys don't notice, unless you're paying really close attention, which, let's be honest, who would want to do that to my videos? But there is something that the editor does. If I just sit here quietly while the opponent is thinking, they cut the dead air. They cut like the dead space. So I do that pretty often. So you also just don't experience the roping the way I do. It's happening every turn, but it doesn't feel like it to you. So in that sense, I can't expect a lot of sympathy, but it is what it is. This is kind of, I'm making this video. I'm sitting here in a room by myself, talking to nobody, playing Magic the Gathering. And I gotta share the things I want to share, you know? It's totally fine that I open my mouth and my thoughts come out on my channel, on my videos. And some people won't get it. And that's fine. They don't have to. They're still watching. So, thanks. And the rope is back. No timeouts, even though we're, 8 turns in? Every turn has been roped. The number of sightings of a CGB rope, maybe there was 1, but probably 0. But sure, accuse me of roping my opponents all the time and being a horrible person. That's fine. All right, they dropped it to 0. Absolute 0. I will have cards now and an 8/8 shark. I am just fine with this. I'm having fun. Here, rope this. Aw, game's not letting them rope it? I'm so sad.
Keep an open mind.
Oh, that's great. Let's go. I might do that next turn. I'm a maniac, if there is a next turn. Oh, they scooped! Didn't you want to... You had another rope you could have spent on me first. They're disgusted that I'm having fun. And we are back for the post-game wraps. Let's check the stats powered by Untapped.gg. And we went 6 and 5. 6 and 5 over an hour. 55% win rate. 33% on the play. What? Do I want to be on the draw? I'm 80% on the draw. That's nonsense. That's not supposed to happen. It's a hit or miss format, guys. It's a newfound glory of a format. And Mythic 860 to Mythic 813. Hey, at least we ranked up. I mean, sometimes I have a 50 plus win rate. I don't even rank up. But I mean, you've got to have a tough stomach to play Historic anyway, especially best of one. You've got to pretty much be able to be like, well, they did their thing first and I didn't. Like close games that come down to nickel and dime, one card at a time, they're few and far between. But I will say, if there is a control deck out there trying to find its way through it, yeah, then maybe it's okay. Also, Jeskai control is probably better than this if you want to get really serious. I'm definitely pushing the envelope here with cards I like better than cards that are necessarily good. Specifically Yorion, Omen of the Sea, Sphinx's Revelation. You know, those could definitely be cut, possibly make for a better deck. Portable Hole, still a bit of a question mark. But for me, this is the way I like to play it. And at the end of the day, if I can go even just a little better than 500, given enough time and effort, that can get you to Mythic. And I think that something that gets lost in any format, historic, standard 2022, if you can go a little better than 500 and get to Mythic playing your favorite deck, well, that's sweet. That's a pretty good deal when it comes to Magic the Gathering. When you can actually get there, hit a milestone, and it doesn't even have to be Mythic, Gold, Diamond, whatever. Playing your favorite deck, that's a good deal. So, if this looks like your favorite deck, go give it a try. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I'll see you in the next video. You're cool.